Morning,
Good morning.
everyone. How are we? Welcome to day 5 in Florida. Today we have got a special breakfast at the Contemporary, which I can't wait for.
Steakhouse 71.
Yes, we've been for lunch. We've never been for breakfast, so we're going to head there shortly. Then we plan to go into Magic Kingdom to secure a Tiana virtual queue for later on today. We'll get the monorail to Epcot, eat around the world, head back to Magic Kingdom, hopefully for Tiana, and fingers crossed to see Happily Ever After for the first time. Weather forecasts may be in our favour for today. Looks like the rain may not happen till later on tonight, so fingers crossed we'll get Happily Ever After done without any delays. So
we want a great spot, don't we, for that?
yeah, we're going to stake out our spot, we're going to stake our claim, so come on with us.
Let's go.
Right, ladies and gents, the first hog juice of the trip. That's special. That's so nice.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you to eat these pastries?
They're like a lion's stalk and it's prey. Like.
What can you see here? So pain au chocolat, some sort of muffin. That's obviously some like apple turnover, a croissant.
That is lovely.
What's this? Try this for me. That looks
That is a blueberry muffin.
tremendous, whatever that is.
Oh yeah.
What flavour is it?
Very cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Ooh, Bagsy. If that's still a thing, then I'm Bagsy in it.
After eating my way through the pastries, that is the start of the show for me. I've got a really sweet tooth. I don't know if I have any words. I'm lost for words. Soft, sweet. What a start to the day. Look at these pancakes. You can actually, if you look closely enough on your My Disney Experience app, you can find these on the map. They are that big. They are massive. Can we get a slow-mo of this or something? This is just emotional. Let's get a little bit of bacon involved as well. Wow.
They're the chocolate chip ones, aren't they?
It's so good. Bacon's nice and crispy. Obviously, it's not English bacon,
No.
but American bacon works better with these type of pancakes. And the pancakes are really soft, light.
How many do you have?
Have a look on the app. There's three of them. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good pancake style.
Wow. Perfect.
5 out of 5?
10 out of 5.
So I got the steak and eggs. I got the steak medium. I normally get medium rare, but I thought that might be a little bit too pink for breakfast. So I've gone for medium. Got the breakfast potatoes. You get your choice of 2 eggs, however you want them. I've gone for poached. And then we got a side of the bacon and cheddar grits. If you can hear lots of background noise, that's Andy munching on his bacon and pancakes. He can't bring himself to stop eating just to get this quick bit of footage. Come on, show them the breakfast plate. I've heard really good things about these breakfast potatoes as well, so Let's tuck in. This is still really nice and pink. I just hope it's not too chewy. I never get it medium. Sorry for any vegetarians watching, just skip this bit. If my friend Katie watches these, she'll be like, oh, Lucy. Always with the steak.
What are you saying, Luce?
Not a lot at the minute.
No, that's a good sign, isn't it, when we're eating?
It is a lot chewier because it's medium. It's obviously not as soft as a medium rare, but the flavour is really brilliant. It's got like a little bit of a char on the top. It's got great depth of flavour. It's really, really well done if you like your steaks medium. I am glad I got it medium. I'm just not used to it being as chewy, but the flavour is wonderful. Breakfast potatoes are nice. I'd rather them be a little bit crispier. I can imagine they've probably been under a warmer. That's maybe why they've gone a little bit softer. Gonna dip them in the egg yolk. They're seasoned really well. Poached eggs are perfect. Let's go in for the grits. Our server said that these grits are the best that she's had. They were cheddar and bacon. I don't even know what grits are. It looks like slop, to be honest, but they normally taste great.
It's normally lovely, isn't it? Really?
I hate the texture of grits, but I love the taste. The texture is just so wrong. It's kind of like porridgey. Like if you have Weetabix with a bit of warm milk and it like...
Good, right?
Yeah, they're really good, yeah. Thank you.
Like ready bread, but with bacon in it. It's amazing.
Yes, I think that's what throws me off. It is that like porridgey consistency, but it's so savoury. They are nice. Probably an acquired taste, but if you like grits, I think you'd really like those. Right, should we get stuck in? How cool is this? Loungefly. We just moved the tags. It's Disney's Contemporary Resort. The Incredibles on the back.
How much at least?
75.
Very nice, isn't it? That?
And it's, you know, just a different style if you don't want the backpack. And you've got the ears with the monorail on it. Oh, look at this. Do you know what? Well, to be fair, they've got quite a bit of stuff that I've not seen in the other shops. Like, this is the balloon. See, it's like a Disney balloon. Pushing. I've not seen them anywhere else. They're $40. We were looking for shirts like this in our hotel, weren't we? But they didn't have anything. They're the Tommy Bahama ones. Now they're normally really expensive. Have a guess. What do you? I don't know what it is yet either. What are you gonna say?
120.
120. Yeah, I was gonna say 125. That sounds like I'm just trying to be tit for tat. I'm not. 128.
Well done, Luce.
Yeah.
We're not round.
I mean, you can feel the quality, and I bet you feel that. I bet you that's so breathable.
Yeah, it's really
But
soft.
that's like the same material as your Roosevelts, and you could get 2 Roosevelts for the same price.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we're all done with breakfast in Steakhouse 71. It's so good, wasn't it?
Amazing.
I would do that again in a heartbeat. And I think that the pancakes were really good value for money. It's like $15.
Massive.
I think we probably paid about $10 for those Mickey waffles yesterday. Obviously don't regret them at all, they were lovely, but in terms of value for money, it's maybe not as expensive as you might think. I think our overall bill was pricey because I had steak, but if we'd have both had the pancakes, you know, it's just think it's really good value for money, so I would really recommend that.
We're beginning a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland. Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station. And if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry. On this train, it's never goodbye. It's always see you real soon. We've reached Frontierland Station. Sit tight. Put those horses and drums into a complete stop. If you're missing a part, please carry your strollers all the way off the platform before unfolding. Watch your step now. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias. Big Thunder Mountain is the place. 'Cause there, the trains have a mind of their own. We're in nature's wonderland. Isn't it something? Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Closest friends call it home. That village is a truly special place.
Hey! Get back here, Shadow! Shadow!
Oh, Tinkerbell, we really must find some stronger friends.
Looks like we're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. Next leg of our journey takes us to Main Street, USA. We'll head for Frontierland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children. Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve, and not just because we're on a straightaway. Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland.
All clear now to disembark the train, and thank you for your patience. Welcome to Main Street, USA.
Wondrous and wonderful Disney Festival of Fantasy. He ain't never gonna kiss you. Tiana was right. There are musicians out here, and very hard to get it.
They're the Beatles.
This rock band can jam.
I'm asking all of them to play at the party, but we've got to keep searching high and low. Ha! Been there, done that.
Make a party special. Yes, fill it up with special people like you.
It's gonna call a wrap on Magic Kingdom for this morning, I reckon. It was just like change of plan. Obviously, we was only gonna come in for Tiana and then go to Epcot, but the boarding group got called really quickly, didn't it? Which was perfect. So we did that. We also got to see Festival of Fantasy Parade before it. It was baking hot, but it was so good. It was worth it, wasn't it?
It was so hot. Like you have to use, we had to wait and use an umbrella, didn't we?
Yeah, we put a brolly up for a bit of shade. It was mad. Really enjoyed the festival. Yeah, we did Tiana. So that's the second time this trip we've managed to do Tiana. It was just keeps getting better and better. I can't wait to do it again, to be honest. So we've not been to Epcot, and it's still baking hot, so we think we're going to go to the resort for a cool down, don't we? Probably won't go to Epcot today, might just come back for the fireworks. We'll have to see what the weather's doing. This is just a classic trip to Florida. You have to keep on adjusting your plans, but we're having the best time.
Just tell them at the railroad. We went round and round on a railroad.
Yeah.
Went to Casey's Corner, had some food.
Yeah, I got the cheeseburger spring rolls again. To be honest, they were better the first time because they were really fresh. They weren't as fresh today, but I still enjoyed them. Nicer than having to huddle under a brolly and eat them in the rain.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll head back to the resort. Probably not going to film anything there because it's, people, in the pool, chilling out. And in fact, we might not even get to the pool because it's that hot. I just know it's going to thunder and rain at any point.
At some point in this series, I'm going to do a little Coronado tour. There's definitely going to be some
Show people
sort of
around. That's going to take you half a day just to get around the lake.
the resort. But if people are considering it, and we think people should consider it because it's our favourite, although we've not said anywhere else,
It's still our favourite resort.
it's still our favourite resort because it's so good. We wouldn't have booked it for a third time, fourth time if we didn't think it was good. So we want to share it with people and tell people more about it.
Yeah. Well, my arm's hanging off, so we'll wrap up and we'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Hey, what was it like being reunited with your corn dog nuggets?
It was like meeting an old friend down the pub. It was so good.
Are they as good as you remember them?
Yeah, they're really nice. A Magic Kingdom elite snack for me.
10 to 8.
10 to 8. Fireworks are on at 9 o'clock. We've decided to raw dog it, as Andy called it. No snacks, no food, just water and rain jackets and hopes and prayers that it's not going to absolutely hit it down.
Last time it got that back, it was a frog, wasn't it? Like, it was crazy.
But we're not by any bushes this time, so there'll be no Princess and the Frog moment, hopefully. Yeah, forecast says light rain, so I can deal with that. Yeah, just hope that there's no thunderstorms or anything that would cancel it. Because we're in pretty much our favourite spot, and I really want to watch the fireworks from here. But yeah,
Look at that cloud.
it's ominous. Should be fine. We'll see.
That's what friends are for.
Flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all.
Say goodbye to the pain of the past. We don't have to feel it anymore. Love is an open door. Love is an open door. Love is an
What a day, what an evening. We've just spent the night in Magic Kingdom, watched the fireworks. It was incredible. It's always one of those things that you have to do at Disney. The fireworks, the production, so special. Just off now to get myself a Shake Shack. We've ordered one on Uber Eats. So I'm going to run up to the lobby, grab that. And tomorrow, which will be next week's vlog, is our first ever NFL game. We're going to be watching the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against Washington. Thanks very much for watching. Like, subscribe, all of that. And we'll see you next week.
Surprise! It's us from the future. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite end up like that, does it?
Our day at the NFL doesn't actually work out the way we expected, did it?
No, and if anyone followed us on Instagram whilst we were out there, you'll know what happened. But for anyone that didn't, we wanted to put this clip in to just explain what had happened and why we're also tagging day 6 onto today's vlog. So yeah, feels like we're doing two back-to-back negatives. Like last week, Andy lost his wedding ring. This week, we got the NFL cancelled on us.
It's as bad as it gets.
It's only up from here, I promise. It's all positive vibes after this. But basically, do you want to say what happened or shall I cover it?
No, I can say what happened. So we originally booked our tickets through SeatGeek in the UK. Mm-hmm. We booked them about 6 months prior to going on our honeymoon.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. And what we thought in terms of we make a purchase and we'll just get our tickets like any normal concert or event.
but that didn't quite happen. It actually turned out SeatGeek is like a middleman, and it relies on sellers to sell the tickets to SeatGeek, and then SeatGeek then give you the ticket. I think that's how they work, like a middleman.
Yeah.
I think a bit like Viagogo in the UK.
Maybe.
Yeah.
We had made the assumption that when a seller sells to them, they have the ticket to be able to sell it to us, the third party. But it clearly doesn't work like that, because it was the morning of the NFL and we'd gone to Springs as planned, because we said let's go and have a big breakfast and then we'll make our way over there, because it's meant to be like an hour and a half drive, I think, the stadium from like the Disney area. So we knew that we wanted to get there early and soak up all the atmosphere and everything. And it was maybe 4 hours or so, wasn't it, before kick-off, or before we planned to get there. And we still hadn't had the tickets, and the terms and conditions, I think, said you have to have, the seller has until 24 hours or something like that to give you your tickets. So when they sell them to SeatGeek, they don't even give them to SeatGeek at that point. SeatGeek don't have any ownership of it up until 24 hours before an event, which, had we have known that, I wouldn't have chanced it, I wouldn't have booked it. I can't kind of believe that they operate that way, and that they wouldn't have to obtain the ticket from that seller in order to be able to sell it on to someone else. So yeah, we had bad luck, didn't we? We were back and forth messaging them all morning in Springs, trying to find out where the tickets were, why hadn't we had them. Maybe a little bit our fault that the day before we didn't check. We just kind of assumed morning of, didn't we? We would open our inbox, tickets would be in there, but they weren't, unfortunately. We were having too much fun the day before. It wasn't on our mind, was it? I know we've really bashed SeatGeek there. That's a bad experience we had. That's not to say that they are a horrendous company, but although I don't agree with the way that they are buying and selling tickets, they should be able to list a ticket unless they physically have that from someone else to pass on to the buyer.
You shouldn't sell something unless it's guaranteed.
Exactly. The fact that it was that was able to happen, we never thought there was any possibility that they'd go, oh yeah, sorry, the seller just hasn't transferred the tickets. We didn't think that it was possible for that to happen. But there was other people who messaged me on Instagram saying, oh my God, I'm coming out in a few weeks. I've bought through SeatGeek. What should I do? And having spoken with those people, they were fine. They were lucky they had their tickets transferred to them. So I do think it's a case that we were just unlucky. Yeah. But having had that bad experience, personally, I would just use Ticketmaster to guarantee entry if we were, because when you get the NFL app, like, it asks you to link your Ticketmaster account, so that's clearly their recognised place for you to get tickets. So yes, it usually costs a lot more, like all the processing fees and everything that Ticketmaster tack on, but for that peace of mind, if we were ever there at that time of year again and wanted to do it, that's the way I'd go.
Yeah,
so
I think we'd be very cautious moving forward.
We would, yeah, but I get that that's personal preference, and it's just left a bad taste in our mouth for that experience. But that's not to say I don't want anyone watching who's booked through SeatGeek to panic and think, oh, we're going to use them. It's, not everybody seems to have that bad experience. Maybe we were just unlucky.
So it was one of those things. First, but I love.
It was mainly for Andy.
Yeah, it was for me.
Let's not lie.
It was one of those things that was definitely for me. And my first NFL game in America, the wait goes on. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
And it's why this day is shorter, because we spent quite a bit of time trying to sort out the admin and try and get a refund and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And we didn't just want to put together a 10-minute vlog next week for day 6. So what you'll see is we'll start our morning off in Springs. We had breakfast in Homecomin. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was a rough day, wasn't it, when I think about it? Because...
I know, there's going to be some more negativity. It comes in threes, so final piece of negative feedback. This was our third bad experience in Homecomin, wasn't it?
No, when I say bad, I'd just say average.
Substandard though, I would say that it's bad. We had an incredible meal there on our first ever trip in 2022. Like, it was one of the highlights of our trip. It was unbelievable. And then when we went back in 2023, we did brunch and dinner. Both were really poor, like cold food, grey chicken, just not cute. Like, in and out for 2 courses in 40 minutes. Like, they just rushed us. and we really wanted to give them a chance, so we went back again this time for lunch because it was like the one sit-in we hadn't been for. So we were like, right, let's go for lunch and see if it's any better. And it was just still really subpar. So we didn't really film a lot because we were seated at the bar because we hadn't booked it because we didn't know if we wanted to chance it or not, did we? So we just walked in, first come, first serve, got seated at the bar, and it just wasn't good. So we didn't want to really get the camera out and start bashing them when we're at the bar with the staff. So we just kind of filmed what food we had. We didn't talk about it. But for us, Homecomin's probably off the list now, isn't it?
Yeah. It's what...
Which is a shame, because we did love it.
We've done it 4 times. We're sort of done with it until we see maybe a bit of hype and maybe
if they get some new
change
things on the menu, or I don't know.
If something changes in the future, won't rule it out. But for now, where there's plenty of other restaurants,
plenty of other places to go. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We spent the morning of day 6 in Disney Springs, didn't we? So we had our homecoming food.
Yeah.
We did a little bit of shopping, which you'll see. Mm-hmm. What you won't see is actually we did go to Epcot for a short period of time. Mm-hmm. The day itself, it might have been a blessing in disguise because it was so hot, like red hot. And
don't know how I actually would have coped at the NFL, to be fair.
And it's quite funny when we're watching these vlogs back, you can't tell how hot it is over there, but it's stifling. It's so hot.
We've only, up until this trip, we'd only ever been in May. So September was such a shock for us. Like it was outrageously humid. But yeah, we didn't get any recording in Epcot, to be honest, because we had spent so many hours back and forth because we were desperately trying to get the tickets. We didn't just want to go, oh, we haven't had them, we don't want to use you, we're not going. We really wanted to go to the NFL, so we spent a long time trying to see if there was any way to get these tickets. So by the time it had kind of got to a point where we'd be late if we'd have left it any longer. We left it till like a few hours before kick-off, didn't we? Basically enough time to get a taxi there. By the time we kind of had to call it quits, there wasn't much of the day left. And if you've been before, you know how precious your time is on any vacation, but especially on a trip like Florida where it's so expensive and there's so much that you can do and see, and you really want to maximise your time in the parks and experiencing everything that they have to offer. We kind of then felt like we had wasted that morning, didn't we? Because we hadn't gotten too much done because we'd been very chill, because we were like, oh, we'll just take it easy, we're going to the NFL this afternoon, that's fine. But because that didn't go ahead, we felt like we'd spent 5 or 6 hours floating around Springs, not really maximising our time. So
I felt really frustrated, so frustrated in fact that I had to go see Figment. I went to see Figment in Epcot to see if these tickets were just a figment of my imagination. I'll put the photos up that. Even Figment looked at me like,
Andy doesn't meet characters, so that's how you know his head had fallen off. He was not okay.
I was not okay. But that is pretty much the only footage we have
from Epcot. Yeah, I think we put. Do you know what? We got some funny photos. You with the baguette with the lady in Layall.
Yeah.
So we did get a couple of pictures, but we didn't vlog a thing, and we really didn't vlog very much at all from that day. And it was because, as I say, we felt like we'd wasted the morning. We really just wanted to get as much done in the afternoon as we could to kind of make up for the fact that we'd not gotten a lot done in the morning, and that meant that we just kind of were like, oh, don't really fancy vlogging it, let's just do it for us, enjoy our day. So what you'll see is just more of a highlight reel, a couple of the shows that we did, although one got rained off. Can you guess which?
The Phantasmic was what we're talking about. Literally, it was the music.
Yeah.
We got to see Mickey fire off his little little sparklers. And then
end scene.
Like, and we just stood there in our rain hoods looking at each other like, okay.
We were like, great, we just,
what a day.
Yeah. So it was a little bit all over the place. So it is just literally a highlight reel. A couple of bits and pieces that we got up to, and then
the Frozen show, though, to be fair, and
I really enjoyed that.
That cheered us up. That is so funny.
Yeah, we love that show.
Even if you're not like a Frozen fan, or you think, oh, it might just be for kids, it's not. It's for everyone.
Oh, there's definitely
so funny.
humour in there for adults for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a few highlights of what we got up to. But we promise from next week, which will then be day 7, that's a jam-packed one. So we'll catch up with you again at the end of this vlog because we also didn't wrap up day 6. The camera was truly packed away that day.
Yeah.
So we'll catch up with you at the end just to let you know what's coming up in day 7. But yeah, we just wanted to check in and let you know what is going on with this week's vlog because it is all over the place, but for good reasons.
Transition.
What way are we?
I was going this way.
Okay.
No, transition. I was going to come down.
Okay.
Transition. There we go.
Carnage. Welcome to heaven.
What have you found, Luce?
I've not seen this anywhere. Jack and Sally with the Nightmare Before Christmas. It's $79. It's only like $1 more than the other bags. Look at the cool, look at the little bat. You seeing the little bats there?
Let's have a look. Go back to. Hey.
It's a cute detail. This is a really cute cup for kids and it's $15. Is it actually a cup you can drink from? I'm confused by the water that's going on. Oh, it is?
It's one of those freezer cups, so you stick them in the freezer.
Oh my gosh, can you actually?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I used to have one as a kid.
Oh, I think that's so cute. Why do I want this cup? I really want it. Making Andy try this on. He loves Monsters University. This is so cool. Oh, look at that. Bet you that would be so cool to wear in the parks, like super lightweight. Give us a spin. Hey, look at that. That's not a bad price.
What is it?
$64.99. I just said it was more than that. I'm going to do this for the first time. I've seen someone else on Instagram doing this. I don't even know what salts are good for, but this one smells like Flight Passage. Oh my gosh, it does. It smells like that candle that we have.
Really?
How are you going to fill these up without getting them everywhere? No idea.
Struggling.
Well, the scoop is wider than the bottle. Like, who designed that? They all just smell so good. I don't even get the bath. But I would fill up a bath and pour this in just to make it smell good.
I'm going to treat myself after football now, look at this.
Oh, I'll be pouring you a bath every day. I might actually let you go to football just so I can pour you a bath. Best body scrub is the Satsuma one. I have it at home and it is divine. So guys, look at this. Oh my goodness. I'm the spookiest girl who ever did live. Andy's just gone to get me the size down to see how I feel about that, because it is really huge and stretchy, but oh my gosh. I love this so much.
I was born ready.
Well, then let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, citizens of the Kingdom of Hollywoodland, we proudly present to you the story of Anna and Elsa. We also invite you to join us in the singing of the anthems of Arendelle. And if you don't know the words, just follow along.
I think they know the words, right? Yeah.
Where should we start?
I got this. Let it go, let it go. No.
Too soon. That's the big one, so save it.
God, you gotta build up to that one.
Oh, yeah.
Where do we start?
Oh, where every good story starts, the beginning.
It was a dark and stormy night.
No, it wasn't.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times.
No, it wasn't that either.
What was it?
It was a beautiful day in the kingdom of Arendelle. What? He's a baby girl. Come on. A 3, 5, 4, 4. I smell the blood of Scandinavian.
Nice. I don't like him.
What?
He's literally wearing a red flag.
Come on, you're jealous because he's dreamy.
I think you mispronounced creepy.
I did not. The dude is dreamy, am I right? Woo! And they're right behind me, and look at that, he's a mouth breather. Uh-oh, he's breathing in. Uh-oh, I'm going in. Oh no, does that make me a snack? Hello.
Nice.
Hello.
Look, Mom. No Hans.
Well, she did scare a lot of people.
Not as scared as Queen Elsa herself. Despite Anna's pleading, Elsa ran away across the fjord of Arendelle, freezing the entire fjord in the process.
The Queen froze our beautiful kingdom, sending it into a dark, cold curve.
It was beyond cold.
Oh.
It was frozen! Here's the one you've been waiting for, Dad. All the way to the top of the North Mountain, shot down with Queen Elsa, and then that was it. Sounds like it.
What do we do? Go! Krista! Come on in, Krista! License and registration, please. Because you are driving these ladies crazy. What's up with you?
Winter's a good time to stay in and cuddle, but put me in summer and I'll be a... In summer!
I love that snowman!
Oh, such a good choice!
And he loves summertime?
Yeah, and speaking of time, we're running out of it. We gotta hurry up and finish this. Your Majesty!
us again. Hello.
Professional, as always.
Yep.
We are new to this vlogging thing, aren't we? Mm-hmm. And given the day that we had, and we just explained earlier on in the video, you could probably see why we didn't feel like ending the day.
Yeah.
So this is the end of this vlog.
Yes.
And sort of to tell you about the next vlogs coming up.
Yes, so if you have made it this far, thank you very much indeed. We are coming up to kind of the halfway point of the Disney element of this trip, because obviously there's Disney Cruise Line and Universal to come. So if you haven't already subscribed, then please do. Give the video a thumbs up. That really helps people to find our channel, especially with us being a new channel. You know, we're a little fish in a big pond, or whatever the saying is. There are so many other accounts out there, but we're really loving talking to people. We love getting comments and speaking with you guys, and it just really means so much to think that people are watching our videos. So if you're one of them, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Coming up next week, it's our anniversary, that episode, and it was such a good day. We've got 2 table service reservations in that vlog. Tusker House breakfast, yeah, always a firm fave, and it was brilliant. It was our first time experiencing it as a buffet. Last time we did it, it was kind of coming out of C-Bomb.
Yeah.
And it was served family style, which I really, really like. I'm normally not a buffet fan, but Tusker House was just so good. We absolutely loved it. We had a big chunk of time in Animal Kingdom, didn't we? Until we got washed away by the rain.
Yes.
And then a fabulous evening in Disney Springs for a proper date night for our anniversary. A new restaurant that we'd never tried before. We go to Morimoto. And yeah, it's a full-on, action-packed, fun-filled vlog.
Yeah, lots coming up in the next few weeks, isn't there? So
yes.
There's that one. We've got our Mickey's Not So Scary.
Yeah, that'll be the episode after that. So that'll probably come out like mid-November. So keep the spooky feels. Don't put your Christmas tree up just yet, because it will feel weird watching those together.
Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.